What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Wednesday, June 14th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, so we have a 12-game MLB slate tonight. So let's take a look at the pitcher position. So I like Framber Valdez. Oh, we're on the DraftKings site here tonight. Normally we look at these picks in FanDuel, but we're over on DraftKings. So Framber Valdez, he's got a nice pitching advantage here over a low salary batting team, the Washington Nationals. So Framber Valdez only giving up a .540 OPS versus righties, facing 4 righties here tonight, and the Nationals have only hit 3 of his last 18 pitches. That's a 167 batting average. So Framber Valdez is $10,300 DraftKings salary, $1,000 more on FanDuel, averaging 23 fantasy points per game on the season. He has an ERA of 2.36, record is 6-5, pitching an average of 97 pitches per game. And Vegas thinks this is going to be a low-scoring game, 7.5 runs scored in this game. That's their over-under. So I like Framber Valdez here versus the Washington Nationals. Okay, let's take a look at the catcher first base position. We're on DraftKings, so we'll start out with the catcher position. I like Alejandro Kirk with a 13% batting advantage over Kyle Bradish. So Alejandro Kirk batting 11% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .686 OPS versus righties. And Kyle Bradish pitching his worst ball versus righty batters, giving up a .739 OPS versus righties. So Alejandro Kirk is 5 for 7 here versus Bradish. It's a .714 batting average and a 1.571 OPS. And I like this pick because he's only $2,600 DraftKings salary, $100 less on FanDuel, averaging 5 fantasy points per game on the season, but he scored 15 and 8 fantasy points in the last 2 games, has a batting average of .266. He's in a fantastic spot here tonight at minimum salary or close to it. So I like Alejandro Kirk here versus Kyle Bradish. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won. And then we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the first base position. Take a look at Justin Turner. He's got a 20% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Austin Gomber. Justin Turner batting 33% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .987 OPS versus lefties. Austin Gomber giving up a .965 OPS versus righties. And Justin Turner is 6 for 8 here versus Gomber. It's a .750 batting average, a 2.318 OPS, has a home run and 3 doubles, 2 singles. So Justin Turner is $3,800 DraftKings salary, $900 less on FanDuel. So I like that price on both sites. And he's averaging 8 fantasy points per game on the season, but he's been on fire, scoring 12, 12, and 16 fantasy points in the last 3 games. Scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games. Has a batting average of .272. So I like Justin Turner here versus Austin Gomber. Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. So here's a value play. I like Pablo Reyes. He's got a 34% batting advantage over Austin Gomber. Pablo Reyes batting 47% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .892 OPS versus lefties. Austin Gomber giving up a .965 OPS versus righties. And Pablo Reyes, only $2,400 DraftKings salary, 100 less on FanDuel. He's averaging 5 fantasy points per game on the season, but he did get 4 at-bats last game, has a batting average of .288. So I like Pablo Reyes here versus Austin Gomber. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the third base position. I like Emmanuel Rivera. He's got a 60% batting advantage over a low-salary pitcher, Ranger Suarez. Emmanuel Rivera batting 12% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .896 OPS versus lefties. Ranger Suarez, he's giving up a .844 OPS versus righties. And I like this pick. Emmanuel Rivera is 2 for 5 here versus Suarez. Both of those hits were doubles. He's $3,400 DraftKings salary, 500 less on FanDuel, averaging 7 fantasy points per game on the season. And he has a batting average of .348. So I like Emmanuel Rivera here versus Ranger Suarez. Okay, let's take a look at the shortstop position. Another value play, plenty of value on this slate. I like Zach Neto. He's got a 56% batting advantage over Andrew Heaney. Zach Neto batting 15% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .773 OPS versus lefties. Andrew Heaney giving up a .735 OPS versus righties. So there's no at-bats versus Heaney yet. Zach Neto is $2,700 DraftKings salary, 100 more on FanDuel, averaging 7 fantasy points per game on the season. But he's been on fire, scoring 16, 12, and 30 fantasy points in the last 3 games. He has a batting average of .259. So I like Zach Neto here versus Andrew Heaney. Okay, moving on to the outfield position. I like JD Martinez as a stud pick here versus Mike Clevinger. JD Martinez batting 24% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .956 OPS versus righties. Mike Clevinger giving up a .721 OPS versus righties. But I like this pick because JD Martinez is 6 for 9 here versus Clevinger with a 1.639 OPS. He's $5,400 DraftKings salary, 1,400 less on FanDuel, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season, and he has a batting average of .265. So I like JD Martinez here versus Mike Clevinger. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.